Welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church in Columbia, South Carolina, where we're part of the ELCA. I'm Pastor Gary Lodholt. I never understood one part of my college roommate. He was actually a gifted organist, having begun playing for his church's worship services by age 14. He enjoyed church music, but that wasn't what confused me. Rather, it was the music he chose to listen to in our room. He liked country music and opera. I had some trouble holding those two together in my mind, but one day he explained that the two styles are different musically, but both are based in story and narrative. That was the attraction for him. We might understand that because most of us love Christmas carols, and they too are driven by story and narrative, the story of the birth of Jesus. Even more, the story of God with us, of God seeking to save us. This week we are taking a deeper look at some of those carols we love in order to see their story and what they mean. Today our focus is on O Holy Night. We are probably familiar with O Holy Night, but perhaps not as much as some of our other carols, at least as far as the movement and meaning of the song. And I started all this by talking about my roommate because the music was written by a mostly non-religious French opera composer. The lyrics were written by a wine merchant inspired by the Nativity story, and the song was first performed at a midnight mass on Christmas in 1847. However, while we may know certain lines from the song, I think it is unlikely that we have ever really paid attention to the whole thing and gotten the significance of what the song says. So I'm going to read it for us. It's powerful. The first verse summarizes the story. O holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. O hear the angel voices. O night divine, O night when Christ was born. O night, O holy night, O night divine. Have you ever thought about the lines, long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth? We do hunger for God. And suddenly when we see the lengths and depth of God's grace for us and how God sent Jesus to die for us, we get a sense of how much God values us. Our souls feel their worth. We are invited to feel the thrill of what God is doing and to respond in the only way we can by falling on our knees before the awesome God who loves us so much. Verse 2 delves deeper. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by the light of a star sweetly gleaming, here come the wise men from Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials born to be our friend. He knows our need, to our weakness no stranger. Behold your King, before him lowly bend. Behold your King before him bend. In Philippians, St. Paul describes Jesus, who, though he existed in the form of God, did not regard equality with God as something to be grasped, but emptied himself, taking the form of a slave, assuming human likeness. This verse of O Holy Night has the same emphasis. The King of Kings lay in a lowly manger. In all our trials, born to be our friend. He knows our need, to our weakness no stranger. Jesus is truly Emmanuel, God with us. Then verse 3 invites us to ponder the meaning of all this and to respond in lives of worship and praise. Truly, he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy and grateful chorus raise we. Let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord, then ever, ever praise we. His power and glory evermore proclaim. His power and glory evermore proclaim. There's one more thing you probably have never noticed or known about this song, and in particular this verse. As I mentioned, this song originated in France. However, it was an American abolitionist, John Sullivan Dwight, who translated it into English, emphasizing the line, "Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother." A powerful message during the Civil War era. It's a powerful message in our own time as we continue to struggle with our fears of people different from ourselves. It's been said of this hymn, O Holy Night, that it invites us to fall in worship before the Christ child. It speaks of the worth of every soul and the transformative power of Christ's coming. The hymn's call for justice and peace echoes the heart of the gospel. That's a story worthy of country music and opera. It's God's story of salvation. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.